guys, what's the video? It's your boy T.I. talks about the video, and I've got I've got a Tottenham versus Fulham reaction today. So yeah, I haven't done this since 2 weeks ago. Well, I did do one last weekend, Tottenham versus Leeds, but it didn't let me record. It didn't let me upload to YouTube because apparently there's copyrighted music in there. Because I was playing FIFA at the same time. So yeah. I'm not live streaming this time. I'm recording on iPad, so it'll probably be uploaded tomorrow. I'm guessing it'll be one of my longest videos. Could be about 2 hours long. I've got my dad with me today again.
Peace.
And he's peace out.
Oh.
Okay.
Peace out.
But yeah. So we're watching. If we win today, we go third.
Just give us the trophy.
No, because I reckon Liverpool win it.
Duh.
What are you laughing at? But yeah, Man United Liverpool is Sunday, I think. Yeah, Sunday. But yeah. Tottenham beat Marine 5-0.
Mbappe hat-trick. I mean, Vinicius hat-trick.
You're funny, aren't you? But yeah. How long got to the game today?
I've been searching for a long time.
8 minutes.
Still adverts at the moment, so I'll pause, mute it for a minute. But yeah. As it is lockdown, guys, I will start doing, probably about a month or so, 2 months. I'll start to do the fitness videos again. The daily fitness videos. But yeah, so I'll do one while I stream on Twitch. If you go and watch that. But I'll do one while I record it for YouTube. So yeah, you can watch both of them if you want. But yeah. So yeah. But we have got this game to watch now. So I've uploaded a video today, guys. I haven't really been to my house very much today. So yeah, let's play the game.
When I see that amongst the team,
when I don't win, I cannot be happy.
Managed expectations, and now they're starting to pick up results.
This is a vision. Everything starts with a vision.
we need to keep pushing and we need to keep believing. It's a difficult league, fine margins. You need something extra.
We know what we have ahead of us.
Well, I think, guys, what do you think the score will be, Dad? I think Mitrovic will score
North
hat-trick.
London against
3-1
West London
Fulham.
and the splendid Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
I
Spurs up
think
against Fulham. Kick-off coming very
we'll
soon.
win 4-0.
And this evening already, Manchester City have beaten Brighton by a goal to 0. Phil Foden with the only goal of the match just before half-time. It's been a busy week already in the Premier League.
Sheffield won their first game last night.
Into this one, looks like this. That win for Manchester City sees them leapfrog Everton and Leicester into third place. Everton, of course, with that win last night, happened in the top four.
Tottenham bad now, aren't they?
Spurs themselves can push themselves level on points
still,
with those teams above them up to third. Manchester United's win means they're 3 points clear of Liverpool. At the bottom of the table, well, Brighton's failure to earn any points tonight means that Fulham can go level on 14 if they take away maximum points here, which would be against their run of results in these London derbies for sure.
I've Brighton played 18 games and Fulham played 15.
For them. And they have been improving on the pitch, as we've said, in many areas, but have they got what it takes to take away the spoils tonight?
Well, Tottenham got us a bit, aren't they?
Battlegrounds for you, Lee.
What are they doing now?
I think it's the first one to crack as far as possession is concerned. We've talked about that. I think Tottenham will have most of the possession. I think it's really important that Fulham stop the left-hand side of Tottenham working with Reguilon and Son and Kane down that side. So they could overread for me. If he's playing up front, I'd play him on that right-hand side. Almost not cheap, but cheat a little bit. Just try and keep Reguilon back a little bit and just say, I'm going to play a little bit higher, a little bit wider, and see what you do when you go forward. And that might be a chance to get to hit Tottenham on the break.
Fulham have got to try and stop Harry Kane and Son. That's the first and foremost thing they've got to do. It's also going to be interesting to see how they react to having been 18 days now without a Premier League game. I think that's going to be interesting. The number of players were hit by COVID as well, and how they reacted to that. I know a few of them are out this evening as well. Kane is not in the squad. Mitrovic's not in the squad.
What?
So
Oh
a
my
little
god,
bit
that's
light on the
Mitrovic.
odds in
He's
that
not in the
respect.
squad.
It'll be interesting to see how they deal
That's a
with
joke,
not
yeah. I
having
think
Kane
Tottenham
for
done that on purpose
18
because they're too
days.
scared of him.
And as you said, it's a tough run coming up for them as well, isn't it? And when you can see those fixtures looming.
Well, as well, you've got to keep the momentum going.
My mum thinks that the Tottenham Fulham game will be 12-0 Fulham.
And you get a good hiding in all three of them, then you're in big trouble. Those ones that you got for draws just disappear.
Well, you please
I know him.
Clattenburg,
That guy
as
there.
ever, the European Championship and Champions League
That-
referees
the
on
guy
hand
there,
to sort
Tete.
out any VAR issues
He's
should
gonna
they
play.
arise.
He's
There was
gonna play for you.
a massive one last night,
Jonathan
wasn't
Tete.
there? 4 minutes or so it was, that decision to come.
Oh, but
in
he
that
thinks
game
what
between
for the
Sheffield
winner
United
race.
and Newcastle
That's
United,
smart tracksuit top,
and
isn't it?
of course Manchester United had a VAR
No.
as well, didn't they? But now it's time for Tottenham against Fulham.
Spitter. Can't speak English. Is he English then, Harry Kane? I know, but he can't speak English though. He spits everywhere though when he speaks.
How good is he?
Mitrovic is very good.
The teams are ready, so let's hand you over to your commentary team this evening, and it's a very good evening to Peter Drury and Ali McCoist.
Mitrovic's not as good as Bamyan though, is he? Bamyan's
And the show
amazing.
goes on. A couple of weeks since their 11th hour adjournment, a couple of days to re-prepare and reconvene, and Tottenham and Fulham convert what should have been 2020's last Premier League London derby into the first of 2021.
What do you mean London Derby?
And it's a frosty narrative.
And Fulham are from the
before
West
kicked.
London,
A narrative
Right.
which weaves yet another kink
I
and
thought it was Fulham.
into this
which is
awkward
West London.
but compelling
I thought it
campaign.
was North.
For Tottenham, since
No,
the
that'd be
original
North
postponement,
London.
3 wins in 3 different competitions, 10 goals scored, none conceded. They had been a bit stuck in December's mud, but they have skipped jauntily into January. And after charming the good people of Crosby on Sunday evening, they now dig back in for the long haul. So can Spurs stay the course this time? Of course, it is a derby again without the songs and rituals. Just in our mind's eye, a tube trundling emptily into Seven Sisters and the untrodden pavements of the high road.
Kind of that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
Well, despite
Right,
having
isn't
gone respectfully strong at Marine on Sunday, Jose Mourinho and Spurs are in a position to
You think
flex
so?
their selectorial muscle here, and they do pick
Take
an
away.
almost entirely different team. But
Right.
these only Musa Sissoko also started the FA Cup tie, and he was subbed at half-time. As compared with the side which performed so well in the last league game here against Leeds 11 days ago, Aurier, Sanchez and Reguilon come freshly into the back four. It is though an
I thought he played
identical
5
front
backwards,
six
Tottenham.
in playing his
Change it
277th
around.
Premier League game for the club. Goalkeeper Hugo Lloris leaves behind Jermaine Defoe, so now only Darren Anderton has played ball. Ali.
Yes, Peter, very much back to full strength, you would say. Tottenham, Wicks will drop in there, Sissoko.
He picked up, didn't he? Defoe?
Højbjerg and Wicks will sit in front of the back.
Defoe, he's one of our
Clearly,
highest
the main
scorers.
action we're looking for this evening will come
When?
from Son and Kane, who, frankly, Peter, have been an irresistible
I
force
watched him,
so
didn't
far
I?
this season. With
Yeah.
build-ups, assists
Yeah.
and goals, and that will
What
be the
game
main
was it?
threat this evening for Spurs.
Oh, I can't remember now.
Coronavirus?
Well,
we're not done it, so I'll be in trouble. That's a bit bad, isn't it?
To try and cook up any profound hostility between the managers. Scott Parker and Fulham with a sort of 50-50 side at QPR, but revert here to the
I mean, it's
which
good,
felt
he
so
is.
robust over the closing weeks of last year.
Okay, Tete's good, he is.
18,
Loftus-Cheek is good. He's played for Chelsea.
Bobby
Kenny
Reed
Tete
played for
retains
Bristol
his place
City.
and plays in the Premier
Who?
League for the first time since September. And that one assumes
Where's
will
Bobby
free
Reed?
Bobby Decordova-Reid to
Number
abandon his
14.
semi-defensive shift and join Ivan
Ah.
Cavanero further forward. Adamola Lookman drops out altogether. And two notes on the bench that Fulham
Bobby
have brought
Decordova.
with the return
Does Defoe still
of
play?
Terence Congolo
The
and former
Rangers.
Spurs boy Josh
I thought he moved to.
Yeah, good
I
for
thought he
Fulham
moved
at
to
the weekend.
Sunderland
Peter, I
there.
want to say, but their main strength has been
No, that
changing
was
to the back
before.
three. You mentioned that Ian Anderson and Adebayor's
Adebayor's playing.
Tete and Robertson and the wide areas up front. I think it's going to be a big ask for them because they don't score a lot of goals. Peter, could be a problem. Big pressure on Cavallero, and I'm looking for a lot from Loftus-Cheek this evening, a player I admire greatly.
I can admire Loftus Cheek.
These last few days, but Jose has made it clear
He's
he's
big in the
staying
game,
and
mate.
gets him tonight. A week shy of 2 years since his last Premier League goal, a 93rd minute winner against Fulham. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, as mentioned by Ali, another man to have featured in a Mourinho midfield. Indeed, it was Jose who afforded him his Premier League debut for Chelsea 6 years ago this month.
I thought he was young though, I thought. Loftus Cheek. I thought he was like 18. How old is he?
Referee, by the
24.
way, is Paul Tierney, for whom a high-pressure week. He has charge of Liverpool, Manchester United on Sunday. Under ever greater scrutiny at this peculiar time, Premier League players continue together publicly to reject racism. So let's get
There's
this
something
played.
a bit of weight
Penetrate
on.
the top three to escape the bottom
So,
three.
when you're fat, you have to hold your knee to get up, don't you? The floor, it's on the knees.
If Spurs are the real deal, this has to be a routine win, but Fulham refuse these days to be routine. So, Ali, where's it won and lost?
Well, I think the obvious thing you're going to look for is, as we mentioned earlier, the build-up, Kane and so on. As I said, Peter have been
Was that
fantastic
pass?
for him. But it's
Scaring
interesting, I
already.
mentioned you before we went on air. I think
Why don't Ricks play? He's
some
crap,
of
isn't
these
he?
sides that Tottenham
Why did he
Manchester
play
don't
Harry
fancy
Winks?
playing against. I think Tottenham are clearly a team that don't mind sitting back. The
Oh,
performance
Harry,
against
isn't
United,
it?
comfortable victory. Whereas I don't expect Fulham to be the same opposition, and they might have a little bit of work to do in terms of breaking through.
Oh, that's good, wasn't it? From
Good
Redmond.
ball.
He's a good left back, isn't he?
Starts at left back for Jose Mourinho, who has altered both of his full-backs since the last Premier League game. His record
How old is
against
he then?
Fulham is good.
Jose.
2021 has begun for him
Who?
a lot better than 2020.
Jose, how old is he?
He's got to be
And it was good to
mid-50s.
see his preparedness very early on in the piece.
What was
to
his
and
first
beat
team then? He
Scott
managed
Parker
them.
and ensure that there was no bad blood. One always sensed that that was the case.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Porto was his
excellent.
early
Nice touch.
days.
Good
Well,
start
it's
to the game
Chelsea
for us
United,
all to
didn't
see
he?
that.
That was way after.
Fulham have played most of the first 90 seconds of the game in the
Is that
top
Bale
half.
playing?
And they have a free kick,
Should be playing golf, shouldn't
behind
he?
which Ivan Cavallero. Cavallero has hoisted it in, inviting it in.
Good
A couple
save.
of little nibbles before Lloris was able to
Yeah, I
fall
can
on it.
save that.
That's why he's the boss.
Tremendous ball in.
That diver there.
Oria's got one there, collected, he's okay, he's fine. Tremendous delivery. Comfortable one for the goalkeeper. Just doesn't expect it.
I think great grandma can save that.
Flick and Adebayo, and an inadvertent one, which worked out kindly for Hugo Lloris, who has kept six
That Dan
Premier League
Sanchez,
clean
is it?
sheets, consecutive clean sheets
What
against
happened
Leeds
to
and
Alvaro?
Brentford.
On the
Hasn't
bench.
conceded a goal since that late Roman
thought he said he was good, though.
for Wolves
He's brilliant.
just after
He's
Christmas.
Van Dijk's better
Was
than him.
Højbjerg, after that
He's
nasty
Van Dijk's
catch
best
against
centre back in
Brentford,
the
was
world.
spared the trip to Marine.
He is.
Just looking at the sides here, Peter, I knew Fulham had a fair size about them, but I'll tell you, I didn't realise just how big they are. Which will clearly be a threat.
Right, he's going to make them even better.
A big team.
How slow Kane is.
Ali, but it looks to me as though, not for the
Slow.
first time, they've got
Yeah.
Loftus-Cheek in a pretty
So
advanced
vague,
position.
They certainly have. I thought that would be the case when I mentioned it pre-match. He would get allowed to have a bit of a, not so much a free role, but he'd certainly be the one in midfield would get the option to go and attack and help the forwards. Certainly looks the case. You look at his position right now.
Listen for Cavallero. Robinson has kept on moving here, herring for the American wing-back. And this could have come to Tete, but for Reguilon's alert attention.
Started very brightly, Peter Fulham. Very brightly indeed.
They put goals in for, aren't they? I think they're going to get a goal soon.
A minute gone.
3 minutes.
Adebayo. Anderson. And Ada right of him. The 3 A's. A back three for Fulham, which to some extent has been transformational over the last month or so. They haven't lost a football match for 5.5 weeks. Succession of draws through
That's good,
December.
Why commentators? Why commentators
Cup
always
win
say,
against,
always
very
say
near
every
neighbours,
time someone gets a ball,
Rangers,
they always have to
second
say
of
it then, don't they?
Three
Commentators.
consecutive London derbies for them. They've got Chelsea at the weekend.
Whenever someone touches the ball, they always have to say their name.
What's he do?
Initially, I didn't expect
Or people
Katie
blind or
and
something.
Robertson to be playing so high up.
People might be watching it from quite far
Initially,
back.
very, very high. I thought it would have been deeper.
They still really are, don't they?
Scott Parker has, by bringing in Kenny Tete out of the Premier League team for 4 months or so.
I thought that
Over Reed, who was
Shoot
obviously
said it.
instinctively attacking right wing
Well,
play, and he
Parker.
was
Yeah.
playing there. He set Decordova Reed free, theoretically speaking.
He's a PSG now, isn't he?
Sanchez, Aurier, Højbjerg, snapped back by Reed.
Oh, look at that.
That's lucky, isn't it?
Winks.
I think we're going to lose the
Dominate.
FA Cup fourth round. We played after ITFM Warrior.
Getting away from Loftus
Do
Cheek.
you know how good he is?
He is good.
Loading it in for Sissoko. Hit from him by Decordova Reed.
He's
out
got to be
by
top 5
Anderson,
strikers
well
in the
held by
world.
Loftus Cheek.
Above Kane at least.
Probably.
Dispossessed by
He's better than
Højbjerg.
Messi, isn't he?
To lead with a win it back, and Højbjerg has it for Ndombele.
Oh, that,
What a
that's red.
diver.
His heels, and
What a
it's,
diver he
That's
is.
a red.
That's a dive, isn't it, from Ndombele?
Opportunities there. Anguissa to release the ball. Very straightforward.
I bet he thinks he's good at football, doesn't he?
So,
Offside?
Aurier,
Oh, what was that?
miscue from Reguilon. Second bite and hoisting it high.
Oh, he's
Starting
crap,
to
isn't he?
finish like a fullback. That's a big chance, Peter. On his right foot. Comes back to him. Fair play to him. For his position in the box. It comes wide. It's a great delivery and he's picked out Laurier. And it comes back to him. And really he should be hitting the target from there. A little bit fortunate for it to come back to him. You can see he's leaning
How
back.
was that?
With his weaker foot, it's
High there with
30.
leaning back. Certainly that's what
I
happened
could
for him.
squat there on weak
Got a big
foot.
chance.
Some Premier League games since he made his debut in the 6-1 win at Old Trafford. Sergio Reguilon, but still to break his Tottenham duck. Hasn't had
That's a good ball, wasn't it?
many clearer chances than that one.
What's put Bayern in regular anyway?
Because he's probably the best left back in Europe at the moment.
Have you not seen Davies?
Ben Davies.
Tete
No, Alfonso
face
Davies.
to face with Reguilon, supported by Decordova Reed.
What do you mean, who's he? Best left back in the world at the moment.
Who's he playing for?
Bayern Munich. You don't watch football, do you? I can tell you don't know who Alfonso Davies is.
Certainly the last couple of weeks since the postponement of
Do you,
this
who's
initial
who's
fixture have
Joshua
been
Kimmich play for then? Who's Kimmich play for
improving
then?
weeks for Spurs.
Shamrock
On the 30th of
Rovers.
December they
Yeah,
came
he
into that
does.
original game on a run of 4
What's
Premier League
this?
matches without a win.
I'm watching.
Watch.
It's different now. Wembley final to look forward to in the spring.
Wembley
Which will come to
final.
be enough in the FA Cup.
They don't do anything, are they?
A
Keep
thumping victory
watching.
last time out here against Leeds.
Patience. There you
10-0
go.
up for 2021. Here's
Keep
Sissoko.
watching. Sissoko.
Aurier.
Nice and calm.
Forwards.
Nice and
Sissoko.
calm.
Like you were saying, that if you're mad, you would say
Okay.
nice and
Nice
calm.
and calm, patience, look.
Dyer. The only one with the Tottenham back four.
Haven't touched the ball
This
since
evening,
Monday,
who also
Fulham.
played in the previous home game against Leeds in the Premier League.
Fair play to him, Peter. I've got to say, I was never sure when he moved back into that central position, defence. I thought to myself, you know, wasn't convinced, but grown on me all the time, and clearly he's impressed the man. Martha.
Still waiting.
Wait a minute, nice and calm.
Yeah, we'll put an attacking now.
Driving.
Here we go, this could be a goal, you know. Good ball.
And here is Ruben Loftus-Cheek against the back of Reguilon.
It's good, isn't he? Look his cheek.
Looked it.
Harrison Reed could chase it up.
Who's that?
Cavallero.
We got to say their names, bro. I don't know who they are now.
You see, you didn't want the commentators saying.
Yeah, but every time we touch the ball, we got to say their names. 'Cause I don't know who they are.
Brilliant.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
But he's good, isn't he? He's really good. Look
What's
at
his,
him.
what's his rating on FIFA?
I know who he is.
Way, come back onto his left foot, but they look-
Because he doesn't say his name yet. I know who he is, but what's his name? Masasa. think that's his name, isn't it?
Good move, comes inside, nice touch. Derby's got to be better here.
Time is it?
Caballero did score Fulham's first league goal of 2020 in the Championship against Reading. They are the last of the 20 Premier League clubs to play their first league game of the new calendar year.
What's on at Apple?
So after the Tottenham postponement, they also missed a game up at Burnley.
What's on at Apple?
Burnley and Brighton are effectively the clubs they are chasing now.
No.
What, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Free kick against Højbjerg.
That's a foul, isn't it?
Does cheek.
Sliding it.
Aina. Solid pestering.
Well, he's being pressured there. I was trapping it. Do better than that, better. Reed. Go on, Reed.
Refound his feet, Loftus Cheek. Tete.
That was a good pass, wasn't it?
Cherry opening 10 minutes, it looked alright. Fulham in possession, I've got to say.
See, I told you, they're doing good they are.
62-38.
Fulham.
But while they've been in possession, Fulham have looked
False
alright.
hope.
Very comfortable on the ball.
He's not wrong.
I guess those possession statistics are interesting too, because principally of late, Spurs on the whole have been very happy not to have the ball.
Yeah.
And here's a game where they would expect to have most of it. They could overread. Dyer kept his hands well out of the way.
Why do you do that now?
Son.
Because they've changed the handball rule, haven't they?
What if it hits in the belly though?
The ball very well there.
They're not talented now.
Earning the free kick.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was an interesting game again, Peter, just to reiterate what we said earlier. I definitely think Spurs are more comfortable teams coming on to them and playing against them higher up.
Well, have you seen the Manchester derby now? With how it used to be? Because of VAR.
Robinson's on his bike again. He's sharp when he gets running. From Aurier.
Well, Tottenham Arsenal was a vicious game, wasn't it? Used to be.
Used to be what?
Vicious game.
You can see the reaction there, couldn't you, from the Spurs
All
defenders.
derbies.
Robinson hit this. Lloris is picking it up. If it weren't for the deflection.
What was that one derby? I watched it on TV. I did. It was a few years. I watched it a few years ago. But it was like 2006 or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Loftus Cheek.
Van Persie played for Arsenal, didn't he?
Caballero to deliver.
I think he was in that game. The Tottenham player scored like a long goal from halfway line.
Company of Robinson.
Oh, Bentley.
Emirates Stadium. When was that?
4-4.
I remember that game.
Away by Sissoko, reclaimed
I watched
by
it on
Reed.
TV a few years ago.
We were 4-2 down in the 89th minute.
And who scored?
Modric. Aaron Lennon equalised.
He didn't play for you, did he, Modric?
Yeah,
He didn't play for Tottenham, did he?
what did he? Jermaine Genius made it 4-3.
What, the Modric that plays for Real Madrid? Maybe that.
That's where he was better with us.
Robinson.
Not seen him in Croatia.
He's better at Tottenham than Croatia.
What a pass that was from him of his left foot out to Robertson, wasn't it? It's a great switch of play.
What other big players did Tottenham used to
He's
have?
another one whose career path has crossed with
The
Jose
biggest.
Mourinho briefly back in his
Gaza.
early adolescent days.
I mean,
at
good.
Chelsea.
Actually, good
Tete.
trash.
And then we had Jurgen Klinsmann.
Just about getting the job done.
Who's he?
He did well, got the challenge in.
Google him.
I can't.
Tete had the legs on him there, Peter. but he did well getting back.
The goalkeeper.
But at what cost?
One of Germany's greatest ever centre forwards.
Jose Mourinho left Toby Alderweireld out of his original 11.
Who is that
this evening.
goalkeeper then?
But
That
may
German
be
goalkeeper.
a temporary state of affairs
That
because
was
Brian
good.
looks as though he's ailing a fair bit here.
Well,
He used to be good, German goalkeeper.
Contact, if something happens, he just jars it when he slides, I can see it.
Schumacher.
Yeah,
No,
he does well to block it.
don't know. Well, he's fake, isn't he?
You're not genuine, to say the least.
Well, he has become a
Well, he's
fundamental
worried, isn't he?
defensively for Jose Mourinho, has Eric done. The only Premier League game he's missed this season was that bizarre 3-3 draw against West Ham in October.
What,
He wasn't
Lanzini
required
goes to
at
win
Marine
it?
That
over the
we,
weekend.
I can't. We
Looks
might
as though
rule
he's
that
prepared to try and run this
Huh?
off.
when they come back to haunt us.
That was a good game, wasn't it though? That was a good goal.
Bale missed a sitter to
Harrison
put us
Reeves at
4
full
0.
corner. Declan Marine. Ran out of places to go, but it's come back to
I think
Orgisa.
Bale's the worst signing I've ever made.
Orgisa! And Lloris had to
He's not good
improvise.
now, is
He hasn't done anything since he's rejoined.
he? He was playing goal, I think.
Harrison Reed. Lovely move.
Because he's getting paid at Madrid, wasn't he?
Reed comes in, doesn't meet it
He
perfectly.
was playing golf.
Then breaks the Anguissa.
Well, he
It's a
could
good
do
effort.
picking him.
Comfortable save, you've got to say. Comfortable save, but good passage of play
Well,
from
Zan
Fulham
didn't
again.
like him, did he?
Not in the end, no.
Andre front, Zambo,
Well, not though, because I thought he's got Bosco
And so we
did
saw
he against Liverpool?
the build up to this game
In the
is
Champions League final.
the top dribbler in the Premier League. And if you heard Matt Holland talking very informatively about him, you would have heard talk that all he needs to add is a goal. He still hasn't scored one.
What means that
At least a statement of intent.
we could be second right now if we win at West Ham game.
No.
And that Liverpool game as well, we could be first because that Bergwijn chance. And who else had a chance? Kane, wasn't it? A header.
Yeah.
Dombele. Aiming for Harry Kane, beaten to him by Adarabioyo, and critically so. Son.
What a great ball, man. What a great ball from Ndobele again. He's just...
Well, people saying goal of the season should be that Son goal against Burnley.
But if he takes it
Well, that last
touch near to
season,
his
that goal of the
left-hand
year,
side,
goal
he's
of the
getting the
season.
strike away.
It was
Brilliant.
against
Fired
West
that
Ham, wasn't it?
forced him to control it very well. which
Yeah, when he
didn't
dribbled past
do
the whole, where he
to
dribbled past the whole
perfection.
team and scored.
It was Burnley.
When was that? Like SEO this season.
Tyler's still not moving, right, is he? Sissoko.
It wasn't this season, was it? I think it was last year, wasn't it?
It was last year, I think it was last season or this season. Because they were so
Between the
close.
centre halves, Kane.
That's a good goal, wasn't it?
This is quite a dash from Ndombele. And now Aurier and Son.
Oh, I didn't miss that.
Living the way.
That's a really goal.
What a good save. What a good save. Excellent save you got to save from Areola.
That is skill there.
Did you just say what a shave? Or did you say what a
Kane wanted
save?
to take the free kick.
I feel like it sounds like they said what a shave.
Pizza was slowing things down as well.
It all comes from Robinson coming out too quickly out of position. He comes to make the interception. Doesn't
He's
make
been
it,
good
and as soon as
recently,
he
hasn't he?
doesn't
But
make it,
Ndombele.
Fulham are in trouble.
Yeah.
Watch this. As soon as he comes to that, he's got to get it. Doesn't do it. Ball comes across. Well on
It's
side.
because
Son
he's got
brings
a good dribbling and he's got quite good pace as
lovely.
well.
What a good save by Areola. Son
Is he
just
physical or
wanted to
not?
get a surface on it to make it.
Is he physical
Keep
or
the
is
shot
he
on
not?
target, which he
Yeah.
does. He achieves that. But good goalkeeping.
Soka's more physical though, isn't he?
But nearly very, very costly there from Robinson coming out of his position.
Yeah, he's quite physical. Our Holberg is.
Really? He looks like a twig, he does.
Great position.
News of that.
Shot and free kick.
Not lose Zidane.
Just
Because
confirmation
Zidane was a
that
cam.
it was Franco Gisa.
It might be actually because
whose
Zidane
name
was
was
crap
taken.
anyway, so it might be
Yeah.
still Zidane.
In conceding a free kick behind which is the newly
This might be a
fit
goal,
Aaron
he's taking it.
as well as Sergio Reguilon. Right or left foot?
Just say he's taking it.
Dyer.
He's Dyer's not going to score, is
It's
he?
Dyer. It's got a flick.
Diabolical, that's what it was.
What a
That
corner.
was awful, that was. What is he taking free kicks? Look, you can't even shoot the ball, you can. Look at that.
What's going on?
Well, they've got a guy standing below. Look, what they all tripped behind him. That would be funny, wouldn't it? If they all went back and they all tripped over him. What's the point of that anyway? People lying down.
Aerial might too. It's Son's delivery. Nudged up to Dombele.
I've never seen it up that before, or have people done it before?
Shot harmlessly high and
Where
wide.
you lie on the floor.
Not normal.
Difficult technique, very difficult one to take there. Didn't meet it at all. But certainly not without incident in the first 20 minutes or so, Peter. Both sides have the chances.
Recent improved form is very largely down to an excellent defensive record through December. The last 3 goals they conceded actually have all been penalties. Son, set up by Adebayo, penalties to De Bruyne and Salah and Wilson at Newcastle. So getting on for 10 hours since they conceded from open play. And here's Caballero. Nicked away by Reguilon from in front of Deco-Doverine. And Harry Winks is the latest casualty of a physical 20 minutes or so. Reed went through it.
I think it might actually be Harry Laning's more than anything.
Live again.
Yeah, he's holding his back. I think it's Harry Lange, Peter. The actual challenge.
Should have been a go. What are you doing?
He's up and over.
Come on, bandana one.
Down heavily.
I'll go my ear out there.
As we've all read, who is
Over that
very
down, we'll get it
publicly
long.
eager for minutes in the
Down to
Premier
there.
League team. Right now with the European
Well, that's got
Championships
my
in mind
bandana
with his
then.
England spot.
Look,
He's
cool.
not easily going to be dragged out of this. There was a story a couple of days ago which seemed to have legs about a potential move to Valencia, but Jose Mourinho made very clear that he was part of the Tottenham plan.
Yeah,
Oh, they must
sure.
have
Peter,
him,
if you're Harry Winks, that's exactly what you want to hear. No messing. The manager, the coach comes out and says, no, it's going nowhere, it's part of the plans here. Exactly the vote of confidence you would want.
Reed Robinson.
That's awful what it does. That food from you.
Oh, no one commented yet.
No.
Adebayo.
Guys, rate that out of 10. That's Dad's food tonight. In my opinion, it's dreadful. Because it is dreadful.
Mongolian beef.
He's the strength to let it roll.
See that? Wait, I think it's too bright. Turn that bright so go quick. There you go, that's better.
Relatively rare appearance in recent times for Davinson
My
Sanchez
brightness
in
to the max it
Premier
does.
League.
Look, wait, I've turned it to max. Look.
Wolves on the
When I turn it
27th
off
of
and turn it back
December,
on,
that's his only appearance
look,
since
it goes down in
he
brightness.
scored
Look.
a goal.
It goes to there.
Traumatic last
Because it's
quarter
saving you
against
back
West
from-
Ham in the middle of October.
What is it?
Sun getting that, wasn't it? Yeah.
Right, it's even worse, that does.
No.
Who the hell has pizza pasta? Why do I always have to turn the brightness down to make it look like it on camera? Do you always put food on a group?
Only because it's from that book.
Look how good I am at football. That's why I'm going to football club I am. Look how much better I've got now. Them
Winks.
skills, look at that.
That's nicely weighted towards Reguilon.
That's brilliant, that is. Look at that goal.
Now has all of it.
What a goal that is. That is brilliant, that is.
Loftus Cheek only found Ndombele. In by Ndombele for side.
That should be a goal.
How has he saved that?
Well, he's brilliant goalkeeper, I told you.
The only criticism you can have of Son, he should perhaps be heading it down into the ground. Is he onside? He looks as though he's
What
just
a goal.
onside. Tete might be playing him on, but listen, what a save it is from Areola.
Well, that's a good save, isn't it?
It's a good height.
So
Whether
does
it's a
crap
good
he
height or
is.
not, it doesn't matter. It's a
It's got
brilliant
worse.
save. Son should be heading it down anyway and target.
Son's corner Away by Adebayo, back by Wings, blocked by Reed, forward by Decordova-Reid, and Aurier is there okay. Well, Alphonse Areola actually has the 4th best save percentage in the Premier League. Top of the list, oddly enough, is Hugo Lloris, but
I got a missed call from someone today.
Record is an admirable one.
11 o'clock.
And he has pulled off 2 belters early on here. Here's Reguilon.
What a goal that is! That is stunning.
That's quite good. I didn't see it actually.
That. Look at the cross from Reguilon for that.
What was that music when we scored? That's disgraceful that music is. What is that? Oh, I don't know.
This cross is unbelievable.
Goes along. Okay, goes across to Son. Is that Reguilon?
Look at that for a ball.
Is that Reguilon there? Reguilon into Kane and Kane heads it.
You just know he's going to score. You just know it. Look at that. Down into the corner.
That is
Brilliant.
fantastic.
Got missed call from a random number today.
A piercing plunge from Tottenham's talisman. Harry Kane's 206th goal for the club as Jose Mourinho punching the air.
Peter, everything about the goal was quality. The switch of play, the touch from Reguilon, the cross from Reguilon, and the finish. Magnificent, really top class.
And it is extraordinary. Harry Kane's 36th Premier League goal in London derbies. In that regard, he is only behind the great Thierry Henry. And of those 36, 6 now have come against Fulham.
I don't want you put on your spot here, but how many has Henry got? Have you got that stat there?
43.
That's embarrassing, isn't it? Going that.
Not today,
Why have they done that?
I went back
That's
against
embarrassing, that is. They got Kane going out, saying, away.
I will make
Embarrassing,
one
that
minor
is.
correction to my figures, only that his 6 goals against Fulham include a hat-trick in the FA Cup, so only 3 of those in the Premier League. Nevertheless, he has been a pest, a thorn in their side.
Tottenham right now, guys, are in third, I'm guessing. They third?
Decordova-Reid.
They're third. Why is it so...
Wolves away was another one.
That should be a win, shouldn't it? Weren't focusing it.
Tete.
Oh, it's too bright anyway. What are the games that Tottenham should have won then?
Decordova-Reid.
Newcastle, Wolves,
What do we play Newcastle? When did we play them?
Liverpool.
When did we play Newcastle?
Good response from Fulham.
Yeah, it's
Can we draw 1-1 with them?
off this cheat. I think it was Sanchez. that
Match
came in.
day 1,
Took his
West
we
Ham.
lost to Everton.
Sanchez protected it.
Well, that's no good, wasn't it?
Another good
That was
delivery,
really
another
good.
opportunity
Yeah.
to bounce back.
And then match day 2,
Only directed by Scott
Tottenham
Parker, who
beat Southampton
9 years ago
5-2.
was Tottenham's Player of the Year.
Who? Tottenham over here?
Still much appreciated in this parish.
Oh yeah, match day 3, Tottenham
Parker.
drew
Very
to
different priorities now.
Newcastle.
That's Russell should have won that.
Why? What
Decent
happened?
nearest goal, and then quite a queue around the penalty spot as Caballero delivers.
What do you mean 97 minutes goal?
Recycled by
Penalty.
Reed. Blocking by Caballero.
Was it actually meant to be 7 minutes as
Back up
well?
by Kane. That's another good header.
That's 2 great headers, one from Sissoko from the initial
What other
corner.
one should do one then? Should be one.
West
Brilliant
Ham.
header again there from Kane.
Match day 4, 6 minutes Man United.
Both boxes.
That was a weird day it was because Man United lost 6-1 to Tottenham and Liverpool lost 7-2 to Aston Villa that day.
Under Jose Mourinho,
well.
Tottenham are unbeaten in all 10 Premier League games when they have scored first. And boy, have they scored first.
What a goal that is.
Does that mean we're going to win this again then?
Oh, it's a beautiful touch
One
from
was
Reguilon
the third
to
one.
open up so he could take it first.
Yeah, match day 5,
The cross
3-3 against West Ham with a beautiful goal from Lanzini.
Equalled, if not better.
I want to see what they, I want to see what it say for the goal. Snodgrass wins a free kick from Ori on the left hand side. Goal! Lanzini, what an incredible goal. West Ham make it 3-3.
Spurs did the double over Fulham.
That's a good goal,
Each of
though.
the last 2 seasons that the Cottagers were in the top flight. Had the side of an FA Cup win in which he scored that hat-trick, so it's 5 Spurs wins in a row, and now another Spurs lead.
Match day 6, Tottenham beat Burnley 1-0. Match Matchday 7. Tottenham beat Brighton, only by 1 goal though. And then Tottenham beat West Brom 1-0. Tottenham beat Man City 2-0. Was that the goal where... I remember that game, Tottenham Man City, when Bergwijn scored his first goal, wasn't it? Was that celebration? What was it again? Celebration.
Goal of the game for Martin Jol, another who's been employed by both sides.
That was his first game, wasn't it? Ever.
Against Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we drew to Tottenham, Chelsea in the Matchday 10. So that'd been a win or loss. Oh.
Who this time misdirected.
That's a really goal.
Seems to just lean back on it. What a move that is again. Inside Robinson, the fullback. Tremendous pass here.
My phone's so far behind it is. Goal 25 minutes, Tottenham versus Fulham. That's 5 minutes late, that is.
Any slack at all at night? Is it just behind them slightly? Just behind them slightly.
Do you reckon Tottenham should have won, should have beaten Chelsea or not?
I think that's what puts him on, Peter.
Probably a draw.
Harry Kane, you would fancy him to finish that 9 times out of 10.
Matchday 11, Tottenham beat Arsenal 2-0.
Again, Robertson
Tottenham
just
drew
switched
Crystal
off on the
Palace.
left-hand side of the
Should that have been a win or not?
No, should have won
played
that.
inside him.
So you're saying you should be on 42 points then? That's a lie, innit?
More from Prime Video and from the Premier League this Saturday from 2:30. We're at the London Stadium. West Ham ticklishly close to the real action area.
Dele Alli wants to leave, doesn't he?
And Burnley, of course,
Dele Alli wants to
leading
leave,
points
doesn't he?
towards the bottom end.
No.
That is live for
He
you
does?
on Prime Video from
He said he wants to
2:30.
go. He said he wants to go over on loan or a transfer, permanent transfer. Son is getting a contract extension. Kane's linked to Man City. Oh, I think he's gonna go there. You know, Harry Kane. I think he is.
Really good first half
Sabitzer
now.
is linked to Tottenham.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been pretty open.
Dele Alli's linked to Newcastle. Everton he is. That's how good he is now.
He's not going to
Towards
bloody
Sissoko
Newcastle.
by Adebayo.
Not in a minute.
Further clear from Anderson.
You know, fun fact, Dad, right? That Newcastle was won at home to Derby
Kane.
in 2003, 2004 when Derby got the least amount of points, Dad. And
Okay.
Sheffield United won 1-0 against Newcastle as well last night
Yeah.
at home as well. Same
Sanchez.
thing.
Kane. Sissoko. Just fell by Ndombele on
Could have played the advantage in.
Just amazing how deep Kane is in that position here.
What the hell is though?
That result from earlier means that
Yeah,
Manchester City, at least
cool, isn't it?
in the immediate term, went up above Spurs in the Premier League table. Spurs
Clap, Mum. That's cool,
start
isn't it?
this evening in 6th place. With a win, they'll go back above City and Everton and Leicester.
There's some league, Peter. There really is this season. It's magic, it really is.
And all of this, of course, ahead of Liverpool Manchester United at the weekend. Spot the force of another Reed tackle. He's been putting himself about, that's what he's paid to do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Aina actually in the back of Son.
I think he just holds his ground, doesn't he? And Son backs into him. Still know he's there. He should be fine.
Son. Maybe not going beyond him, taking away Tete. Still Aurier on the other flank. Aurier,
Goal? No.
out by Anderson.
Where's Aurier playing in? Right back? Or right wing back?
Gisa jumping with
Right
wings.
back.
Cavallero.
Because Doherty's a right wing back, isn't he?
When the ball gets switched
Simon,
to Swansea,
or,
he just looked up, got one into the ball cheat, and then why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you when you got Harry Kane in there? Any opportunity to get a delivery in.
Do you know that Kane's one of the worst strikers in FIFA is?
You would take it.
Do you know that FIFA says that Mbappe's better than Kane?
Space 2 for Tete. And Tete's whipped it in, and Loftus-Cheek has pulled it just wide.
That can be a goal.
Great move. Started it and very, very nearly finished it.
You know, best of all time players, Dad.
Good space ahead of him.
Where do you put Mbappe?
Slides real pass out.
well, nowhere, yeah.
Doesn't take a great touch, takes a great position.
But he won a World Cup, didn't he? At the youngest age. The youngest person to win an actual World Cup.
Nowhere near the list.
Lovely delivery from Chelsea.
Is Kane on this
Doesn't
then?
do a lot wrong there, Loftus-Cheek.
What, at the top?
Andy, you
No,
identified him before
top
the game
2,000,
as somebody
top
you wanted
3,000,
to
top
see
4,000.
things
Oh, yeah.
from, you know.
Where
Yeah, he
then?
went with England to the last World Cup.
7.
Where's he got to find it again?
He's not seventh
He's got to
ever,
show
is
that
he?
in the form. He's one,
One
I
more,
really think
probably.
he's an extremely talented
I'd say
Peter, I really do.
100.
Loftus-Cheek, and he hasn't get.
Messi
he
and
just
Ronaldo
hasn't seemed to get
first and
going.
second,
There's no
aren't they?
momentum with him
They are.
in terms of
Who's second
appearances
then?
or performances.
Messi second.
And he's got it. I'll tell you,
Behind
and he's
who?
not only got it, he's got it in abundance, and he just has to show it.
Ronaldo's no Messi then Ronaldo. I'd say it goes.
Ronaldo's, I would say, is
Most of
5th.
his 10 caps.
You haven't watched football, have you?
No.
You're deluded then.
And watched this since 1973.
Yeah, but you haven't watched Real Madrid or Juventus then, because he's one of the best players in the world. He is. He's second best player to ever live.
Engaging first half.
That's how good he is.
Hotspur Stadium, to which Fulham have certainly contributed.
Messi's best, then it's
Which,
Ronaldo,
moment by moment, Spurs
then
have been
it's
able to
Maradona.
impose themselves
He's
more and
second.
more. And here is Kane looking to
Third.
slip in Sissoko. Adebayo smoothly across. Really pestering
Was
Robinson,
Figo
who's
good
lost
or
it.
not?
Sissoko.
He was quite good, yeah.
He played for Madrid, didn't he?
Get a whisper in his
And
ear about
Barca.
that. Meantime, here's
No, he
Kane.
was quite good, he was good.
And Reguilon.
Have you seen that guy?
No, the real Ronaldo
Pulled
is
right away, didn't
4th.
he?
Have you seen that guy, right, who turned up to
Van Basten.
have you seen that guy who
Amazing.
turned up to Benfica? Who's Anderlecht's rivals actually?
Yeah, no, I've seen it, they wouldn't let him in.
Yeah, he tried to get the transfer, didn't he? Has he got a transfer yet or not?
You know when Figo left Barca to go to Madrid,
It was a story, wasn't it? He didn't want to go or something, didn't he?
when Madrid played Barcelona the first game back when Figo went back with Madrid,
They booed him, didn't they?
they didn't just boo him, they threw a real pig's head at him from the stand.
Why did he leave then?
Because Madrid were the team with all the... That was when they had like Zidane, Roberto Carlos, Raul,
Was he good, Roberto Carlos?
Mercifully.
I think we're in agreement they're not guilty yet. I think it probably did clip his left hand, but it was between his legs at the back, so clearly did not have a clue about it.
What, Carlos Alberto then?
Oh, was he good before my time?
Had as many of those this season as anyone bar Manchester City.
Ronaldinho's another
The
one.
vast majority of their goals are scored in the
Rivaldo.
first half. The problem through December in particular was holding on to early leads.
Where's Maldini best then? Left back or centre back?
Left back. Second best defender ever lived.
Who's the best then?
Was the second
Amazing.
substitute Jose Mourinho ever used in the Premier League. His first game, Chelsea against Manchester United in August of 2004, he sent off Mateo Cashman for Didier Drogba, and then Scott Parker was second man off the bench to replace the match winner.
I'll go with Shearer then.
Hmm?
I'll go with Shearer then.
But he found it very hard as a young man to force his way into that
Superb.
excellent
Better than Kane?
first Mourinho Chelsea team. Went off to Newcastle and it worked for all of them.
I have to say they're pretty similar.
What, Rooney and Aguero, would they be better than Kane?
You really are.
In their prime.
I'll give you one on you in a second. Here's
I
Robinson.
don't know.
And Gisa.
I'd have Shearer over
It is, I'll
Rooney.
tease you, Ali, it is a significant
Well, you know
career
Tottenham.
anniversary for you today.
Who would be their most hit player then? That's left. Would it be Sol Campbell, wouldn't it?
Oh, by a mile.
Kane,
What about Adebayor?
here comes Højbjerg, who
Really,
had no
definitely.
conviction about his
No,
shot.
he didn't.
Oh, no one comes
And
close
actually,
to
it's a brilliant
Campbell.
run from
What
Son.
happened?
Kane thought about it.
Went to Arsenal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Son's run did.
Is that it?
It committed the space.
Well, no, he said he was
for Højbjerg
staying.
to come in at the back.
I mean, he let his
Here on the
contract
left-hand
run
side,
down
it was
and then
a
went for
relatively
nothing.
poor finish, didn't get
So we
anything
couldn't even get any
behind
money
it,
for
all
him.
comfortable save from Areola, but good movement again from Son.
Reina.
Well, who's football's most
Given away
hated
by
player then?
Ederson Sissoko,
Ever?
who has Son and Kane ahead of him.
El Hadji Juice,
Right
probably.
liner.
What does he
England
do?
was able to
Spit at
atone for his
people.
error.
What, in game?
Yeah.
Reed. Robinson.
What team does he play for then?
Liverpool, Celtic,
Gisa.
So he played for them just for because he's back?
Bolton.
Took it over Reed.
Forgot what team it was when he was back.
What about Suarez though, at Liverpool?
He wasn't really hated. Joey Barton was
Not a bit
hated.
of green grass for Robinson.
Well, he was in that Man City game against.
Such a bad one.
Who did they win against that iconic moment? Was it Aguero? Was it Wigan? Or was it? He was making, wasn't he? He got a red card straight away, didn't he?
That was brilliant.
What was?
Maurice is
Barton
very happy,
saved
just doesn't
enough,
take a
yeah.
nick off any of the defenders here trying to block, but it was a comfortable save.
Was that Man? Did he play for Man City then? Or was it QPR he played for?
QPR, I'm sure he played for Man City
13th of
before
January
that.
1996, 25
What did he
years
do to get
ago
sent off
today,
then?
Rangers 4, Wraith Rovers 0. Alistair McCoy scored one of them.
What did he do to get sent off then?
231st Rangers goal,
Take your
which
pitch,
set
headbutting, kicking.
club league
Is that what
goal
is that what we
scoring
normally
record,
did?
passing Bob McPhail
No, he was quite
35
a
years ago today.
physical player.
About Roy Keane then?
Wonderful man.
He did one especially against Haaland.
Anderson. Away by Dyer.
Well, Haaland's dad.
Just wasn't enough pace on the
Alfie
They
Haaland.
could overread it. He just wanted to
He
get
played for Man
another
United, didn't he?
yard.
Hmm?
And
He
Anderson
played for Man United, didn't he?
cross at the ball, had to back heel it.
City.
Just not enough pace on the ball.
He did his knee on purpose, and when he was lying on the floor in agony, he was shouting at him.
We had to quit football, didn't he, or something? Early. Didn't he, Haaland?
Anderson's challenge on Winks.
Yeah,
Didn't have a lot to do
What,
with the ball.
what
did
age
it?
was he?
I don't know.
Was he good then?
I can say about that, really.
Haaland?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we got from wrong sport.
It was a foul. Dyer.
Well, he's good, isn't he? Erling Haaland.
bit young, yeah.
He's 21 years old though. No, how old is he? 20, isn't he? He is good though. What team do you reckon he'll go to then?
I think he might come in.
Sanchez.
He won't. Do you know that he wants to go to Leeds because he was born there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Leeds, he was born there, wasn't he?
Drop volley from deep.
Mm.
Son.
Was he Norwegian then?
He moved there at a young age.
So if I moved to Argentina and I was a footballer at a young age, then I could be
Drop volley.
Argentinian then?
Kane. Winks. Højbjerg, this is smooth
Yeah.
delivery from
That doesn't make sense then, 'cause
Spurs.
you used to play for a team, you actually used to play for a country you were born in, shouldn't you?
Zidane was born in Algeria.
Good football. Particularly in
Imagine him in
the
Algeria. Would he be as good as he is now? Is he as good as he was? If he played for
So he
Algeria?
wriggle through.
Would it not affect him?
Well, yeah, it didn't affect George Best.
Then a super ball from
And
Reed.
George
But
Weah.
over Reed and Sergio
Who is that?
Reed
Is that Speeds?
had to
He's
turn
quite
on
good,
the
isn't he?
afterburners.
That's Regulon.
The touch actually
He's not
for
quick
Regulon
feet though.
George Weah played for Libya.
Touch, but it allows the pace of Regulon to get
I
back
thought he was-
defending.
American.
He's Liberian.
Just had to wait on it that
Was he
split
good?
second, which cost him.
Brilliant. Never
Allowed
played
Regulon to
in the
get
World
back in.
Cup.
Good defending.
What about Dwight York?
He was quite good.
What country is he from? It's from a small country, wasn't it?
Was it Jamaica? Oh, I think it was Jamaica.
One from Dyer, out by Anderson.
There is African teams in the World Cup, isn't there?
Oh, Senegal, you've got a great team. About 1994.
They have quite a good team now. They have Mane, Koulibaly.
That's very good. Peter, I've enjoyed it. Good open game. Spurs probably deserving to be ahead.
Well, I think in the World Cup, I reckon Portugal have a chance in the World Cup.
Tidy enough in possession.
Kane.
Euros
Keeps on motoring.
Euros they do. Because they've got João Felix, who's good now, he is. He's picked up his form. Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Lopez. They've got good back, don't they, have they? Have they got the back, centre backs? They've got Nelson Semedo, João Cancelo,
1 added minute, and we are
and the whole
into
Wolves
it.
team. They're done now, guys. Half time.
Reguilon, Højbjerg, Dombele.
We'll have to dive in it.
Shoulder to shoulder and a little bit more.
And a little bit more. See, he's getting good for it.
He's ginger, isn't he?
That is vicious.
Vicious.
Free kick.
That's fair challenge, that is.
There's been a few from Harrison Reed in the first half, and Fulton is just letting him know that he's keeping count.
Who's the other Reed
Too
then?
many more.
Are they brothers?
Yeah.
Are they actually? Twins, I'm guessing, or they're brothers?
Sisters.
Are they? He's not funny, isn't he?
Really good game. Jose
He's
Mourinho
done.
off to ponder just how he might improve it, though he was
Apple
too
man.
set from a pretty good start. Harry Kane
Well, I've got
hadn't
the
scored
mince out,
a
nice.
splendid
Tomorrow.
goal with a plunging header. Might have had more Spurs, but for a couple of outstanding saves from Alphonse Areola. There's a lot to pick out of that. Matt Holland, Lee Dixon will do just that in the company of Gabby Logan, examining, as they will very shortly, a first half at the top of the...
Oh, bloody hell. That means Mongolian beef. I forgot to put the sesame seeds on top. And the coriander.
But yeah, guys, half time now. 1-0, Tottenham versus Fulham. And his reaction might be a bit boring, but there's no way we could live stream, but we don't really get much views on it. It's better quality than this. But yeah, so my Dortmund kit arrived. When was it? Last week, I think. So starting from whenever I've finished my FIFA 21 my player career mode, I will start my Dortmund career mode. That'll be good. Hoping to bring Haaland to, I don't know, 99 rated. But yeah, so yeah, and then we've got obviously Brexit FC carrying on. We've got the RTG carrying on. But I'm looking forward to the RTG because obviously got the League and Hybrid Nations. But they won't be happening until next Monday for Squad Battle Awards, and then once I get coins from Squad Battles, I will actually do the Hybrid League Nations, the Hybrid Nations, and then what I can do is I can get some coins in the club and get my dream, not my dream team, it's not a dream team, a good team for like 200k. I'm thinking about getting like Rashford, Gomez. I'm gonna try and get like a back line like I don't know, Neuer, or any German goalkeeper or any like Bayern goalkeeper. And then or Nubel, who's a Bayern goalkeeper. And then I'll have Alaba and Davies, normal card obviously. And then I'll have Gomez and Wan-Bissaka. And then I'll have left mid Douglas Costa, and then that'll probably be that, I reckon. And then Rashford right mid. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'll probably do it like that, something like But yeah, so something like that with like Alaba, Davies. Or I might have Nick Pope and have Militao. Well, I can't have Militao, can I might have, I don't know who I'm going to have actually, guys. I'm really stuck. But yeah, we'll think about that on probably Monday. So yeah, I'll still play the squad battles, don't worry, guys. But today I've played other games. I probably won't play FIFA till Friday. I'm going to play some squad battles on both accounts. I'm going to try and get 40 games done on both accounts. So that's 80 games. And then I can do my league and hibernations on both accounts. So on Monday morning or afternoon, we've got a big episode for both series. But I understand some of you won't be watching now, so I will mention that in another video because that's been an hour long. And if you are still watching this, then you are loyal. But yeah. So also talking about, guys, we've got my life stories podcast coming up soon. Soon. I'll mention this all in another video. About my plan for my videos and what big videos are coming up. That'll probably be up next week. And then we've got my fitness video starting obviously next month. And I'm going to put on YouTube now, you can put like a schedule. So you can set it like a time. So I'll film it the day before. And I'll upload it 12 p.m. the next day. And then that day, so say I start on a Tuesday and I film it on Monday night. I'll upload it Tuesday 12 p.m, yeah. And then I will upload it. I'll upload that 12 p.m, obviously schedule it to them. You can do whatever you want, have your lunch afterwards or something. And then, if you come to my stream like 5, 6 o'clock, I'll set like a time every day. Then I'll do my fitness as well then. And there'll be 2 different workouts, so don't worry, guys. It won't be the same thing. But yeah, so you can do them, say, after lockdown. I won't be doing them after lockdown, probably. I might carry on with them. Obviously, Joe Wicks is only doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now, so I want to do that starting from like, I don't know. I have no clue. Probably starting from next month, I'm going to say. But yeah, so half time, and yeah.
Aubameyang started the season very poorly and still hasn't been performing recently. But in an interview today, he said that he started very poorly and not performed up to his standards at all. And in an interview, he recognised that today. Here's the interview.
What's live? Oh, this guy's live. The guy does workouts at 12 p.m. This is Manager Dad that does the workouts.
Say 6,000 a year with that.
This is the manager that does the workouts at 12 p.m.
Right.
Cambridge manager he is, guys. Cambridge manager.
While this has just got a bit. This song has been all over my. Well, this has just got a bit interesting. Fun fact of the day: if United hadn't been awarded a penalty this season, they'd be joint second, a point behind Liverpool. Fair enough, it's 1 point still. But if Liverpool hadn't been awarded a penalty this season, they'd be level points with West Ham, 10th. So everybody that calls Manchester United the team at the top for penalties, and Fernandes, yes, he's our penalty taker, just like Harry Kane is Spurs penalty taker, just the way Mo Salah is Liverpool's penalty taker. Right, and fair enough, he scores a lot of his goals from penalties. But clearly, by this fact, guys, United.
You want to know what really.
Well, this song has been.
About that.
Because I put last time 8,000, I'm sure I did. That's too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whilst I'm saying, guys, I'll tell you the Tottenham links. I've got transfers up right here. The links, you can't see it because it's not bright, because it's too bright. But yeah, right there, got the links. I'll tell you them now. So Alderweireld is linked to PSV. Just a red mark though, so it doesn't mean likely. Contract extension for Son. 2 out of 4. Dele Alli is a 4, so it means it's basically done or nearly done. Dele Alli linked to PSG. I'll call them bars. 1 out of 4. 1 bar. Harry Kane to Man City. 1 bar. Lloris to PSG. 1 bar. Sabitzer to Tottenham. 1 bar. They're basically all 1 bar. So I'll just tell you when they're not 1 bar, then you know. Dele Alli to PSG, again 1 bar. Giroud to Tottenham. Dele Alli to Newcastle. Dele Alli to Everton. Winks to Everton. Leon Bailey to Tottenham. Frank Kessie to Tottenham. Eriksen back to Tottenham. What do you think about that, Dad? Eriksen back to Tottenham. Dad?
Don't think so.
Ali to Everton. Demaya Gray from Leicester City to Tottenham. Again, Kane to Man City. Milik to Tottenham. Winks to Newcastle. Apparently Jerome Boateng from Bayern Munich. I think he's a bit too old though. I don't know how old he is actually is though. 32 years old, probably too old for Tottenham, I reckon. Pinenda to Tottenham. Danny Rose to West Ham. Son, another contract section. Joe Rodon's gone to Tottenham, obviously. Joe Rodon, yeah, that's it. And that is it, guys. So yeah, that is the team. So yeah, Tottenham obviously 3rd with a goal difference of 15. So if they did have the same points as Man United, they would be top. But you know, who's top home though? So we're Tottenham are 3rd at home and 5th away. So Liverpool are top at home, but Man United are 6th at home, and then Man United are 1st away, and Liverpool are 11th away. Okay, What's some shocks that away? Arsenal 8th, not really a shock. Chelsea 12th is kind of a shock away. And then, yeah, home, any shocks away? Any shocks at home? Arsenal 15th, not a shock. Leicester 14th is kind of a shock. And yeah, so where Chelsea? 9th? I didn't know that. Well, Arsenal are doing better now, obviously. And if they can beat Crystal Palace, then they will go into, I think, and then check, guys. Arsenal, if they beat Crystal Palace, they will go into. Or they only have 1 goal difference. That's a bit embarrassing. But yeah, they will go into. They've said 11th. But then if they win again, they'll go over Chelsea and West Ham. But yeah, that's it, guys. And then you can see how much the goals are here. So Tottenham, Dad, have scored 30 goals and conceded 15 goals this season. That's quite good. So yeah. I'm muting now.
Injury time there last night, of course, a big win for Sheffield United, their first of the season over Newcastle, and Manchester United going back to the top for the first time this season of the Premier League table with that win over Burnley at Turf Moor. Everton 2-1 winners over Wolves as well. Really interesting results, and really interesting this season as well. So many teams getting big results away from home. Will there be a big result for Fulham that they're really going to have to do something in this second half, because Spurs were starting to purr a bit, Lee Dixon?
Yeah, there was. I think it's a difficult one because Scott Parker's got to look at it and say, yes, they look like they're getting on top a little bit. Can he change it? Lookman's on the bench. Would he get a run out?
What was he going to go at the referee for, though?
I'm not sure. I didn't lip read him.
He seemed to be having certainly a tete-a-tete.
Yeah, but I think, as I said, there's enough in that first half, the chances that they had for him to be reasonably comfortable that they will get something in the second half. Loftus-Cheek was obviously improving as the game went on. He got in some decent positions in that number 10 area, so I think he'll keep it the same for a while and then just try and keep Tottenham from getting that second important goal.
Well, he said it was scandalous that he had to play the match tonight, having a bit of a go with the referee.
I don't know what that was about.
Scott, isn't it?
I don't know what that was about. Maybe he was saying she got tighter to Harry Kane for the goal.
Okay, the second half is upon us. Let's join our commentary team, Peter Drury and Ali McQuist.
Yeah, Gabby, only Leicester have beaten Spurs here on their own ground since the opening day of the season, and those Leicester goals scored by Jamie Vardy and Toby Alderweireld are the only 2 that they've
Leicester, should have lost to
conceded
Leicester.
in the last 7 games in all competitions. 6 clean sheets in the
Lost
last
home to
7 home
Leicester.
games for Spurs. And they are a further
I didn't say that, I said
45
screw it
minutes
tomorrow.
away from winning here, but here is Loftus-Cheek.
What do you mean, lost to
The
Leicester?
referee was on hand, and
Lost home to
bodies
Leicester
around
2-0,
it.
didn't they?
And Fulham, Ali
I
McQuist
said
started the second
snowing
half with intent.
tomorrow.
Yeah, and to be
Yeah, I
fair,
said we
started
lost
the
home
first
to
half
Leicester.
in the same fashion.
What's
Yeah,
that got to do?
Sissoko!
Moussa Sissoko, lovely feet, followed up by Kane, and lifted
Oh,
into
Sissoko's
As if Sissoko
cracking.
has scored then.
Sissoko's cracking.
He does really well. Get back to Sissoko there. Adaraboya, brilliant. He does ever so well, because it was. I thought he was going to go initially and it might have given away a penalty. If he went a split second there earlier, I think Sissoko's body position would be that he was going to give away a penalty, but he timed the challenge absolutely perfectly. What a bright start. Action at both ends.
Robinson. Just cheek collided with Sanchez, who's felt that a bit.
Look at
but,
that.
Aurier could emerge with the ball.
Who's that?
His feet, and find Kane,
Penalty.
who's fouled this time by Adaraboya.
Dive.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Free kick there. Takes the ball and the challenge comes in from Adebayo. Watch this, this is a great challenge, it really is.
gutting.
He times it perfectly. Very easy to give away a penalty in that position.
Pushed away from bringing on by Tete.
Quick, throw at the sun.
To see the highlight at half time there, Peter, was Lee Dixon agreeing with Gabby that Spurs were beginning to pump. I'm not sure Lee would have agreed with that, but he did. There was no protest at all.
See his arm being wrenched up behind his back by someone off screen. It's Son.
I think it's done.
It's not.
Sanchez.
You know who you look like?
Who?
Dennis Taylor.
Oh yeah.
Google it.
Gisa, Reed.
Google a photo of Dennis
The worst
Taylor.
second half record in the Premier
How you
League
spell
to
him?
this point this season.
D-E.
Dennis Taylor.
Yeah.
No doubt sick of hearing it. Lost their
Dennis
last
Taylor.
13 London derbies in the Premier League.
Snooker player.
Of course, they won a very local derby against QPR at the weekend. And in 2020, they won their biggest London derby of all, the playoff
Who was
final
that?
against Brentford at Wembley.
Who wears the glasses that way?
Since they haven't
He's
lost
an
one of
idiot or
these.
something.
He won the greatest ever snooker game of all time.
With the glasses like that?
Gisa.
Took to you guys. Oh god, my apple's gone everywhere.
Tete's pass required Ada to go and fetch it. And Fulham, as you see, have not taken a single point from a losing position yet.
Why is
this
it?
year
Why
either.
is it too bright? It doesn't show up on the screen. Why don't like this bright? What shows that?
And Reed. Robinson
That's him,
coming round the
guys.
back.
It's a good ball in from Reed actually, just into that back post area.
What? He actually thought he was cool when they were running like
He
this.
was cool.
And Reed.
Was he one wearing
And
blue glasses like this to you?
Reed. And Tete. Angle was tight.
Yeah.
So he won.
Would you like to wear like that, would you?
Tete at all. Regulon doesn't
He won a
expect to
world
get a touch
title,
yet. You
didn't
see it, the ball comes from Reed. Regulon thinks he's going to get it, he's going to miss it. But a touch, and he goes for the return. Probably couldn't have got it anyway.
Yeah, but imagine when it's scored in, so.
And he should be doing better. You don't hit that
Like
side of
this,
the
more
goal,
like
you've
this.
got to hit
It
the other side of the goal.
sounded
Possible
like
to
that
make
table
a
like
save.
this. My glass like
Might come
this.
back off him.
Nice option for Scott Parker to have again now. Kenny Tete, he played an early season League Cup tie. Then 2 games in the Premier League before hurting his calf against Aston Villa at the end of September. Returned for 90 minutes in the FA Cup at QPR. But he comes with pedigree from Lyon, where he was involved in the Champions League last 16 and quarter-final and semi-final against Bayern. In the European addendum to last season, the climax to the tournament in Lisbon. He's played in some very big football matches. Loftus Cheek couldn't bypass Højbjerg. Laid off for Son. Taken back by Tete.
That was excellent from Højbjerg. Just used his body. Knew exactly where Loftus Cheek was wanting to go.
Robinson's kept that alive. And Robinson has slung it in. Maybe that was where he needed to be. And Son asks the fullback to clear.
Woo!
Dobley, Højbjerg.
How would you reckon a full team with 2 backers doing football? With their signals.
Yeah, I don't think he was happy with the lack of movement ahead of him,
What
Højbjerg.
signals?
The 2 backer signals. How well do you reckon they do?
That we've all been given.
Well,
What do you reckon I finish in the Premier League? 2 backer FC.
5th.
Who'd be first then? Who'd be first then? Tottenham?
Fulham.
Fulham? What, Mitrovic?
Tottenham's big Achilles heel when they were just stalling a bit through December was killing off games.
Best game I've watched is 4-0
against
against
Liverpool. Of course,
Liverpool.
they got their equaliser
At Wembley.
4-1.
at Liverpool.
4-1. Because Kevin was there.
Conceded late.
That was a great game.
And he's a
Something
Liverpool
happened against
supporter.
Wolves and
And he was the other end of the stadium, wasn't he?
stoppage time penalty early season for
You got
Newcastle.
interviewed on
West Ham's
French
3 late
telly.
goals. It's fairly easy to find 10
Was it actually on telly then?
Tottenham ought to have had that they haven't got.
Or some French person was watching me talking
Even
about
Liverpool people
Tottenham,
did
were
the
they?
game.
Probably.
They actually the chances to win it before losing the late goal. I think it's a Reno header.
Yeah, was she talking, it was a girl, it was a lady, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was she talking French to me or not?
No, English.
Not one to escape them. Alan Caballero.
Because how could French people understand what I was saying then?
Because they speak English.
Do they?
Wicks hit Reguilon, but he stumbled.
Pardon me, guys.
That's what Højbjerg does brilliantly. That's what he does perfectly.
What country's Højbjerg from then?
Yeah, he does it really well.
Denmark.
He just screens the whole area in front of the back four, particularly the two central defenders. Balls into the feet. He's always there to intercept.
So would Denmark have a best team of all time then? They have Peter Schmeichel, Eriksson, Højbjerg. Who else do they have? Or do they have
What, in
no
the
one else?
past?
Best of all time, Laudrup, didn't they?
Both Laudrups. Elkiar,
What do you mean both Laudrups?
Michael and Brian.
Who's better? Because Michael Laudrup's an icon of FIFA, not Brian though.
Michael was probably better, but Brian was bloody good.
Sissoko skipping away from Reed. Kane is over his shoulder. Reguilon's wide.
This could be a goal now, guys.
Reguilon has whipped it
In
in.
the box,
And
Mr.
Reed
Zach.
got back a box on.
The
at
ginger
expense
guy
of the corner.
headed it away. Him. What's his name? I don't know what his name is.
Another opportunity for Reguilon to put a good delivery
What
into
country would
the box.
have the best team of all time then?
Certainly wasn't of the quality
Brazil.
he had in the first half for Harry Kane's goal. What an assist
their
that
team then?
was.
What name am I getting it?
Watching that
No, we wouldn't even be allowed anywhere near the stadium.
touch, the cross, the finish.
He'll be the bench, wouldn't he?
Quite you'd have
Really?
Ronaldo, Ronaldinho and Pele up front.
Son with a set piece.
Zico,
Offering
Socrates,
short.
Rivaldo.
Socrates wasn't that good, was
Son
he?
delivering to the near post.
But
You
it's
have
not
Carlos,
Harry Winks.
Cafu.
Full stretch. Wasn't taking any chances.
What country's Dani Alves?
No, it was interesting. It's one of these
Brazil.
shots. I didn't think it was ever
Would
getting
he
in.
be the bench then, would he?
But you know,
Yeah.
you never know. And we'll get a
Would he be in
better,
goal then?
better view from Reed
So,
from here. What's getting in all right?
France would
It's
have a
certainly
good
getting in.
side.
And it was a good effort. Again, a good save from Areola, but one you would expect him
Was
to
that
make.
game?
And he's just sneaking in that corner.
It was a famous game it was. Brazil versus France when it was Zidane, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. on the same pitch.
First half stops from Alphonse
What
Areola.
score was that? It was like World Cup, wasn't it, or something?
They were not
So
routine.
France beat Brazil in the World Cup final.
Was that game then, was it?
Shot corner.
Where Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and Zidane
Tite
played.
last. Bounced,
I don't know if Ronaldinho played.
for him.
There's someone big.
That was
Close to the near post.
1998.
Yeah, worked in with pace. He's not expecting it. I think he's expecting Dyer to get a touch. Just comes off his right knee.
What England's best team then be ever?
Corner.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Would be good.
Would it? Why?
So, yeah, you'd have
Lampard, Scholes,
Lampard wouldn't. Scholes probably would.
but Gerrard.
No.
Who would be
In the
England?
middle, you'd have
Plenty from Harry Winks. Just not
probably Gascoigne and Bobby Charlton.
Sissoko.
Was
You'd have,
Scholes good then?
Those are the save percentages to which I was referring in the first
you'd
half.
try and fit Scholes
Went up
in.
above Hugo Lloris, who
Well,
had
he'd be
burned
with
his
Gascoigne,
step
wouldn't he?
against Manchester
Gascoigne was
United
as crap he
yesterday,
is.
but
You'd have
Areola
Lineker and Kane up
in
front.
the top 4 or 5.
What Shearer?
And
That doesn't tell
Shearer
you
and
the
three.
quality of the save. And I have
Does
to
he have
tell
three
you, back
strikers?
up,
What wingers though?
a couple of saves that he
Yeah,
had.
winners.
That's where the midfield
Absolutely
is.
outstanding.
Gascoigne, Charlton,
What, Bobby Charlton?
Bobby Charlton, yeah.
But Harry Maguire would get that, wouldn't he?
No,
It'd be best set back to Bolivia, he is.
be Ledley
What do
King
you mean?
and Bobby Moore.
Fabio Ferdinand.
No,
Would he be on the bench then?
no.
He would, wouldn't he?
Robinson.
The Dutch team would be good. They'd have Van der Sar.
They'd have Hullet, Van Basten, Rijkaard, Johan Cruyff.
Van Dijk.
He wouldn't get in it.
He's the best set back to Bolivia. What do you mean? What do you mean? He wouldn't get in it.
wouldn't get in it.
You're just lose then, aren't you? Just watch Van Dijk play and then answer back.
What about Argentina's team?
Messi, Maradona.
Sanchez too tight in the back of
Or
Caballero.
Diaz, Villa.
Yeah, Candido's free kick to give away.
Was Vieri? Oh, he's out of town, wasn't he? Who's a good?
Italy team.
What about Riquelme? Was he good or not?
Yeah, he was quite good. Not in a top draw, but he was
Would he
good.
get in there?
No.
He's my current favourite.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that. God, Italy's team, you wouldn't score against them.
Maldini, Baresi.
Maldini, Baresi.
Would any current Italian players get it or not? Or would it just be all past?
Manchester United next midweek.
What about
Two
think of a good
glamorous
Italian
home
player
games followed actually
plays now?
by two horribly important away games at Brighton.
Portugal team would be quite good. In goal, they would have. I mean, they'd have Eusebio and Ronaldo up front, wouldn't they?
Robinson, and as far as Loftus-Cheek,
That's a blatant foul, that is.
has himself a free kick.
We need a
Not sure
second.
why they had to give the foul away. It looked like
Look at him, what an idiot he is, Oliver.
Covered.
He's looking good, isn't he?
Comes across his left hand side.
Look at him.
That's
I
a
mean,
good
that's
ball, mate.
never a foul.
What do you mean? He could knock him out with then. That is a joke, that is from Hoiberg. How do you say his name? Hoiberg.
Hoiberg.
I thought he said Hoiberg.
He's a Viking.
Strikers in the Fulham
Is he?
queue here.
He's not.
Kisa has now walked away.
I thought Vikings was old, though.
It was always a non-starter.
Is he old, is he?
No, he's from the
Is at the head
Vikings.
of the queue.
His ancestors were Vikings.
Was they with Ericsson's then?
Cavallero is keeping
Say with
it company.
Ericsson's?
Hmm.
Schmeichels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say unless this was the greatest basketball.
So if I was born in Norway, I'd be Viking.
Viking ancestors.
With an auxiliary
What are they doing again? Look! What are they getting? What are them idiots doing behind him?
for the
What is the
skipper.
point of that? Just trip them all up in a minute. Who is that? Winks. Cause yeah, bad, isn't it?
Winks on his knees.
What is he doing that for?
Oh, in case he goes underneath him, isn't it? Oh, I get that.
Offering the wall side.
I get it now.
Hits the wall.
In case he go underneath it, isn't
I've
it?
never seen that before, that's weird.
Well, did it film, didn't they? Size. I get now, because in case he goes underneath, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
near a jump, in case he goes underneath. I get that now. Oh, I get it now. That's a good idea, actually. Well, I remember in Little Nomads, when it was the kick-off, and it would be the... Remember, you used to be about 2 players at kick-off. And they'd kick it across the kick-off
Over the
line.
top towards Cavallero. Kept it from
I
going
mean, I
behind.
scored some good goals, didn't I? I did.
Robinson. Cavallero. Sweetly done for Loftus-Cheek. Reed. Slung out towards Tete. Who was in a good joust.
Well, I remember I scored 1 goal. I had an amazing game, didn't I? Right? Well, I'm going to tell you guys
Maybe a
this.
hat-trick.
I'm going to tell you guys this in the My Life Stories podcast. Right? So it was away something. It was away somewhere, right? And then was it Mum that watched first half? Or was it you? So remember, was it you that watched first half? Or was it Mum?
Sissoko's in a tight spot. Settle for the throw. Half
Well,
an
I think
hour
it was
play.
Mum.
There's always
Right.
the
So
better
then
option.
what happened? Right? Is it
He
was the
scored his
first half.
ever Premier League goal
And then
against
what I
Fulham,
did,
the
we went to the
3-3
corner
Craven
flag.
Cottage.
Right? Was it you that saw us? We went to the corner
Checking his
flag.
batteries working.
Yeah, it was near the corner flag. The goalkeeper was out of his goal a bit.
yeah.
Right, the goalkeeper was out of his goal a bit. So then on the edge of my foot there, I curved it into the goal like that. That was a great goal. And then I remember that one of you or Mum went away, and then the other parent came in, right? And you saw me score another amazing goal, didn't you? That was a good goal. Look at how much.
Look at that.
Look at the possession.
It's only 5 minutes.
Last 5 minutes.
What they do with it is the most important
Is it?
stat.
Only up for tomorrow. It's snowing tomorrow, so I
Very
need that.
comfortable throughout the game so far. Throughout the first hour of the match, they look
That's on the
comfortable
football game. Cause quite good I was. I've got better now.
But as we did say pre-match,
I never scored goals, did I?
Would be
I
the
was
creation
striker,
of
though,
chances
wasn't I?
for them.
I never got past it, did I? I never got past it, did I? No, that's a problem.
Højbjerg, it's tidily done. Winks likewise. Sissoko looking forwards. Kane.
Oh,
To run by
good
Sissoko.
idea.
That was good.
Now Aurier has to
If I
start
get
again.
skill though, I could be good football,
Sanchez.
couldn't I?
Højbjerg.
I was too slow, wasn't I?
You was then, yeah. You had no confidence.
It's so good to tell you the truth.
What do you mean, no confidence?
With the ball.
I do now, though. In football club, I dribble past everyone I do.
Winks. Robinson falls back. Kane
Oh, that's a big goal. What the hell was that?
I think the best way to describe that whole passage of play was untidy. I think the last minute or so of play in that the right hand side of Tottenham was untidy.
What team did Granada get Charles to again?
Birmingham.
Why not go there then?
Because he's a West Brom fan.
Mission is to newly uplifted Sheffield United at the weekend.
What, so he could be a professional footballer, could he? Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper,
and sees a yellow card.
I'm laughing, Peter. I'll tell you why I'm laughing.
I remember prior Rangers, I used to be a goalkeeper, didn't I? You didn't want to be a goalkeeper, did you?
And Højbjerg was not.
Why did you hate me as a goalkeeper?
Not happy at all.
Why did you hate me as a goalkeeper?
Because I'd rather see you out.
He takes a touch and he just bangs into it.
Yeah, but I remember there was two teams, weren't there? Because Freddie was the first team goalkeeper, wasn't he? And I trained for a bit and became a second team goalkeeper.
Subtlety not his strong suit. Touche.
Well, he believed me, didn't he, Stuart? You know that, Mum, that game, Nomads, where it was you or Dad were there in the first half, and I went to the corner flag and I scored, and then you went away, and then Dad came and I saw it.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Was it you who watched the first
It was away, it was somewhere where there's a Tesco's near there, and I went to Tesco's quick. It's that place. Yeah, it's that place.
No, now
it's that place, and I went to Tesco's while you watched the second half because you didn't turn up first half.
I was working.
I scored a half. I scored hat, didn't I? No, no. Was it 2 goals? I scored 2 good goals, didn't I? I scored a hat trick last game, I think. I scored 2 great goals for you and Mum.
Lovely little ball round the corner from Reed to Devakovic. The ball broke to the left hand side. Good move, good football. Good football again all round from Fulham. They have been impressive. Just the final pass, the final effort.
But did Messi always play for Barcelona then, or did he come from a smaller club then?
No.
Always play for Barcelona, did he?
I spotted him as a kid.
What, in Argentina?
Yeah.
So do football clubs have scouts everywhere, do they?
Yeah.
Not at my clubs though, could they?
No, but if you were like Harry.
What, the
Harry
cocky kid?
Watts.
That I hated that kid. He's a good footballer, but I hated him.
He was a brilliant footballer.
He never passed it, did he?
Because he was too good for you lot. When someone is that good, word will get around who manages, and then someone will go. They'll send someone to go and see him.
Well, he was Southampton, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Southampton Academy. Well, how was he good though?
He was
What
fast.
did he do?
And he
Was he a striker, wasn't he?
He was fast, but he also had confidence. He'd run with the ball, take players on.
Do you reckon if I had confidence, then I could be a good footballer?
Yeah, but you would be suited in the middle of the park. Good passing.
I am now. I'm in midfield now at my school. My football club, I'm in midfield now. I like the wing though. Am I too slow for the wing?
But I thought your school had a team where you played against other schools.
They do.
So why can't you get in that team?
No, because I could, but last year I played one football club. I couldn't be bothered to do it again. So this year I'm gonna play it because when you play a few weeks in a row and you're good and they know you're good, they put you into the school team. Because they travelled to what's that furthest place in the Lake District we went there before?
Sudbury.
No, it's a bit further than that. Kendal, yeah, they played against Kendal once, Kendal school. And then
that's only half hour.
Is it? Well, from here.
Mm.
Well, they played Staten once, they did as well. That's close.
At Stainton?
It's the other school. or someone is that is somewhere near here. They play against Queggs. That's a rivalry game, that is.
Physical.
It is a robust
There's some red
midfield.
cards
Interesting
there.
actually to compare it with the one in which Scott Parker played when he was their player of the year. He was in the midfield for Lennon, Parker, Modric, Bale. Wow, that's not a bad lineup, is it?
What was it? Modric, Bale?
Here's some Dombele.
Parker, the Fulham manager.
Was he in it? Was he a Tottenham player, was he?
Yeah. And Lennon.
What position was he?
Centre mid.
Tonkiso running away from Wicks.
Do you know how he got famous? When he was about your age, he was in a McDonald's advert doing football skills in his garden, and that's how he got spotted.
So if he wasn't in the McDonald's advert, then he wouldn't have been spotted?
Well, he probably would have been.
Very simple, that ball from Lukman into Ngisa.
Do you know Harry Watson, you mentioned him? How did he get spotted then, do you reckon?
Because when you're that good, word will get around that league, and then they'll send a chief scout from like Bristol City, Bristol Rovers, Southampton, and they'll just come and watch him.
Right, so Joel, if you're still watching then, you'll know him. Right, so there's this kid at primary at Ashcombe called Dylan. He was like Messi. He didn't play like Messi. Right, he was tiny, really short. He was about to there, I'd say. Right, and he had good dribbling. He was fast, and he had good shooting. And he plays for Western Academy. He does. That's what team Joel plays for as well, I think.
Joel's dad looked like quite a good player.
Joel's good though, he is.
Who does Joel play for?
Western as well, Academy.
Well, he must be pretty good then.
And then Dylan plays for them.
What about your mates at this school?
Well, Jack's the only one who likes football. My friends. Jack Lecky, who does football with me, he's the one who got into football club again. Right, so he I don't know what club he plays for actually. Yeah, I'll show you a game after this video. Right, on YouTube there's a video on Western's team where Joel and Dylan play, and Joel scores a goal, he does. Because he plays in the actual pitch, he does. The actual Western pitch.
Very, very patient. Worked out to the left-hand side here.
What league are they then?
National League, aren't they? Looked up as if he was going to play it with his right foot into the far corner, then back onto his left. A good challenge. The back post area from Sanchez.
Why is it called National League then, not non-league?
They changed it.
A very decent tune out of his team tonight, Scott Parker, but still a goal behind.
They need to get another goal at Tottenham.
Oh, definitely.
How can it only be 1-0 against Fulham? That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
No, Fulham are a good side.
They're 18th in the table.
Yeah, but they still play good football.
They have been quite good though this game.
They just haven't had the look.
Given the congestion at the top end of the Premier League, you've got to say that West Ham are a part of the big business picture right now. And we have their next
what do you reckon top 6 will be this season then?
Prime video will be at the London Stadium from 2:30 for West Ham against Burnley. Here goes
Son.
Go on, son.
Son's got to score back. The hell was... Oh,
yeah. Oh.
That was dreadful. He is awful, Ian. I'm sorry to say that. He is awful. That's like Bergwijn, that is. He left me to Tottenham at awful. So dreadful he is. What the hell was that? What was that? Get some power on it for Christ's sake. I had a powerful shot, didn't I? I was a powerful shooter. What was that powerful shooter then? Was it Curse Fat? It was, wasn't it?
Probably because I had the second hardest shot in my field.
I bet you thought you were good, didn't you? I bet you thought that you were like Messi, didn't you?
No, I was more like Zico.
I thought you said Zico was good though.
It was good.
Then you aren't. Then why are you playing for like Barcelona right now then? Or did you used to?
I turned them down.
And so right, this guy, right, he went from turned down Barcelona to working at Yodel. That's a good career, isn't it? Right, a good career that is.
Exciting months ahead for him. Sheffield United on Sunday, an FA Cup tie at Wickham, which will be something fresh for him, going up the league gradually.
Well, didn't Troy and Isaac go to Western, didn't they?
Isaac was good.
Was he a right back, wasn't he? Or was he a right wing back? He got the field, didn't he, a lot?
He's midfield.
Was he?
Just at a weekend, Marine, Charlie, just...
Who else out of that Troy Rangers squad? Who else do you reckon could be played from the academy?
Yeah, it was a breath of fresh air for everybody. They gave everybody a lift. Just the stories within some of the games, Peter, brilliant.
No, I thought Isaac stood out a bit.
Isaac wasn't good, was he?
Yeah, I thought he was alright.
Well, they did something out of that is one terrific header from Ivan Caballero, and Fulham have snatched their equaliser.
What a goal! I mean, we're speaking about Harry Kane's header. This is equally as good. I mean, how well does Lookman do in the left-hand side, twisting and turning? I just thought Sanchez was going to get to him for the block. He doesn't. And the quality of the cross. Robinson releases him here. Look at this, brilliant. I just thought Sanchez was going to get the challenge in. He doesn't. It's a superb cross, again equalled by the header from Caballero. Brilliant, brilliant.
So that guy will still be winning now.
Ivan Caballero, who scored Fulham's first league goal of 2020,
and he got a hand to it as well, Reece did.
2021. His first goal from open play in more than a year. And they have something to cling to now.
If I was moving, I'll be filming over right now. It's like a Wolves game as well, isn't it? 1-0 until late on.
Lamella, absent for a little
while.
Look at everyone on the bench.
And has to go chasing here. Hasn't been involved since the 27th of December.
Vinicius, Bale, Moura.
I thought I saw more just then. Or was
Well,
not
I've
come
got
on
to
yet?
say, both goals, excellent. An absolute joy to watch.
I think I'm ruining games. One way against the ball, talking about one way against the ball.
Technicians heading the ball, magnificent. Harry Kane, to a certain degree, you would expect.
That's embarrassing, that is.
That header there from Caballero was superb, Peter.
If we draw the Fulham, then that means we can't beat a European side. If I was judging it, I'd just be fuming now, I would.
Fulham, who have drawn their last 4 games in the Premier League, and there are a couple of tiny draws in there, not least, of course, their excellent performance against Liverpool. Maybe ready to pick up another prime point here.
Who did they bring on Vinicius for anyway?
From Tottenham's perspective,
Who would
given
then?
the undulating picture at the top of the Premier League,
It would have to be one of them.
precious little latitude for
What was that for again? That is embarrassing, that is. What is the point of that? It actually was.
Will certainly play into the aspirations of Everton and Leicester, City, United, Liverpool.
Move that camera actually. Keep it, man.
Very, very difficult to forecast any result in this league this season, Peter.
See that?
As we mentioned
Talking about
earlier.
low in the table they are. Same with Liverpool though. Sheffield United, they got more points drops. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad for them.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, he's slipped. Look at him. Gerrard, he's like.
Scott Parker wanted to join in, the sort of character he is.
He was quite young, he does though. Scott Parker.
No.
By Adebayo.
How old is he then? Why did he retire? What, did he retire young or something?
No, he's only like 40, early 40.
I thought he looked 57.
They're judged in many ways by the substitutions. You've got to say Scott Parker's made an excellent one there in introducing Lookman to proceedings.
Lookman. Loftus-Cheek up alongside. And Lookman has played him in. It's Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
That could be 2-1 just then as well.
Green. On Gisa. Lookman. Caballero believes in everything.
Just look a different side, they believe it now, don't they? There's a swagger about Fulham.
I think I'd give better look when I'm upstairs watching the game actually. Because against Leeds we won 2-0 or something, didn't we? No, I was upstairs as well, was.
He's well on side.
And then the 2 games I've watched down here, we have drew 1-1. We still could win this, but because it's 12 minutes left, but you know.
We are statistical evidence again of the extent to which Scott Parker and his team merit their parity.
Bobby!
Looking for their first point in a Premier League London derby since May 2014 when Felix Magath's side got a 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace on the last day of the season. Scooped in by Kane. And again by Adebayo. Tottenham eager that this should not be yet another one that got away.
This guy who plays for Deporto Alves, right? There's a thing on FIFA Team of the Year. It says Team of the Year, right? This guy called Joselu got over Müller. He scored 6 goals and 2 assists in 36 games. He got over Müller. And Müller's been his best coming the ball, hasn't he, this year? He won a triple with Bayern and he's done amazingly.
Sanchez beaten to it by Lookman.
Very quick, Sanchez gets back there.
Kane pulled away from him by Adebayo. Referee's assistant was along with the best view, and he has offered Tottenham a corner.
Not sure what Adebayo agrees with it at all.
And fresh from an FA Cup hat-trick, Carlos Vinicius is being thrown on.
It's got Vinicius, Son and Kane up front.
Seek to decrypt that hat-trick, but this, of course, is a rather different kettle of fish. And Dombele gives way.
I want to see this guy's reaction. He's a Tottenham fan.
Lamella delivers. Soto back in by Reguilon.
Yeah, pretty animated now he was. Just 2 minutes before that shot came up. He's getting his troops going there, Mourinho. He needs something from them now. Get into the last 10 minutes. That's brilliant play from Luke. But look at the delivery. The delivery's
Yeah, people saying Jota should be out now.
So is the header.
I think he should. Because he scores a goal, right? He parks the bus.
They know when there's a bit of quality involved.
I mean, he scored 2 goals.
Well, Fulham were last in the Premier League 2 years ago. They only took 5 away points in the entirety of the campaign. This, if they get it, will be their 6th of this season. Lamella, Kane. Taken out by Aina. Nice strong turn from Loftus-Cheek. Lookman has Robinson beyond him. Caballero. He is looking jaunty now. But Aina slipped. Reguilon. driving and gathering pace. And O'Brien was where he needed to be.
Yeah, very positive play there from Regular. Direct. Fulham in the back foot. Exactly what the Spurs are requiring going into the final 10 minutes.
Still have Potts would be 3-0 up right now, I'd say.
Lovely jeopardy about this game now. Sissoko. Looking for a space between defenders that didn't really exist.
Yeah. Dead end. He just shut the door on him there. There was no way through at all. There you are. On target. Attempts. Fulham with 15 to Spurs' 14. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Certainly the second half could have been really, really impressive. I didn't see the first half they were comfortable in possession. I thought Spurs probably just about deserved the lead, but second
well, if it was a manager than Jose.
Has been the jewel in the crown.
Football's outdated, he is. His football tactics are outdated. I mean, you can't park the bus anymore after 1-0 lead. You could used to, probably, when you think about it, but it doesn't work anymore.
Weakly away by Dyer, but the flag is up.
I've got to say, Peter, if we want to see a winner at this stage, it's very difficult to predict what end we're going to see it.
I think 2-1 Tottenham in the end. If they actually play more forward, then 2-1, I reckon.
I think something a little bit remarkable. And they are planning further alteration to the side. First is Robinson.
What are we clapping him? Just getting the ball out.
Camera is about to join in. We have just more than 5 minutes of the 90 to play.
Your friends talked about it.
They have credit cards.
It's not a credit card, it's just a card that we put money into when you've done chores and things like that.
Yeah. And?
So I've got you one.
Why?
So I can put money onto it. And then when you go out with your friends, you just use it to go out and spend money.
I don't go out with friends. What do you think about friends should come to you? Drink a beer?
And marched over halfway.
Well, you're smart, yeah. Well, can you not put it on the Xbox, or can you not?
We could probably put the card onto your Xbox, yeah.
No, it's not on the bloody Xbox. You went out with your friend before lockdown.
I didn't spend anything though, I only bought McDonald's, that's it. Well, I did need a card actually though. I had to pay with money. I did need a card.
So it's easier, isn't it? Just do countless, just tap it on the thing. And it goes straight through.
Well, the scorer of the final goal gives way. Ivan Cavallero with very good reason to look back in years to come extremely fondly on this evening.
Put £10 already for Camera, right?
Who, since starting the first 2 games of the Premier League season, has been less spotted.
I haven't got it yet though.
Who has an important goal over the last 3 or 4 minutes
Well,
here.
I get a badge, you get me a game, aren't you? Gold badge.
And now you regardless of what
We don't get that Lego Star Wars, Mum. Do you know why? Because next year, or this year, Mum, there's a new Lego Star Wars thing now called Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga.
Centre-backs, they've looked at a different team.
About all the
And we should almost
Skywalker films.
suggest, you know, that the form of the last 6 games, 4 draws, a win, a loss at Manchester City, always back in the equation. And what I've seen tonight, absolutely. You know, they're playing for each other, they're playing for Scott Parker, and they've got a bit about them.
This point would, if they cling on to it, take them up to 12. Here's Camera greedy for more. Camera behind Lundgren. Here is Anthony Robinson, whose shot was blocked and looped up kindly for Lloris.
Again,
This person
excellent
showing
save right
like
hand side from
fight
Fulham.
for COVID virus.
Goes back to Robinson. He takes a beautiful touch because it's
And
fired
beyond,
across it.
devastated.
He
Lost
takes
my
a
dad
great
last
touch.
Tuesday, mum this Tuesday. My world was gone.
Comes to the right hand side.
So a week's
That's a
just
great
like
touch, that really is.
Hmm?
Good block. Very good
What's
block
awful?
in Numbelly, is it? No, look at him because he's off the park.
I think it was Aurier.
From what?
On by Kane.
Just had to check that because clearly that's not allowed.
Here's Camera.
Oh my God.
Through the middle if Camera can find it. Sanchez held him up.
Oh god.
Got to lift his head, Peter.
It's looking at
He's got
2-1
to
at the
lift
moment.
his head,
It's
see,
looking
look
at 2-1.
I mean, he does well, Camera, but just lift your head. He's
We're playing 7 at the back right now.
What an opportunity that is.
I mean, Sam Adams has better tactics than Jose. Jesus Christ.
Kane.
If he's 10 at the back, he does.
Lamela. Sissoko. Reguilon. Son.
This is it.
Reguilon.
It's not. Look at that pass. That's an absolute joke that is.
Lookman. Camera started his run.
Now the pack could do better passing. That's it. Oh my god, this team is a joke. It is.
Camera left the ball behind.
The judge just sat there. He's just standing there, not doing anything, not putting
What to
hands.
do? Want to press and play?
Yeah, he wants to. He's parking the bus all the time. That's what he does. If we had Poch, we'd be fighting for title right now. We'd be in second place, I reckon, not Poch. But because of Jose Mourinho, we lost about 10 points a season because of him.
Lamela.
This is it.
Son.
Yes!
Oh, that's a joke, that is.
Needs checking.
Yeah.
Come on, please be on the side. If we go to Fulham, then that's it for his team.
He's off.
Well, Son's off there.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Oh, we can't fight for.
On with the game.
He doesn't even care.
And so he is deprived of his first Tottenham goal, which almost certainly would have been a winner.
Awful left back he is.
And what about Tottenham in the context of this crazy top 5, 6, 7? Ali, what's your judgment on them based on this?
Well, in the crazy season that it is, you still expect them to win these games and they want to finish top 4. Peter, I thought they were a better side just in the first half without being brilliant. But second half, you got to say the plaudits go to Fulham. Peter, Tottenham are huffed and puffed. We haven't seen enough from Kane and Son, and I'm just wondering, are they becoming too reliant on them? It's a question that's been asked for a long time now.
We are. We are.
Creativity on the side, apart from those
We
two
are. We
fellas.
couldn't do that on Kane's son to do the job.
Work to be done for Tottenham, if you're asking me.
For my reading, as you saw there, a late substitution for Fulham, and a notable one actually.
Got to play Lucas Moore more. If I was top manager, I would play a 4-3-3 with Son, Kane, Moura. He's quite good, isn't he, Moura?
Returning to the club of his.
Or do you want Bale? Moore or Bale? Moore definitely, because Bale's playing golf. He is.
Lamela.
Yeah, it's a free kick.
4 minutes, guys. I think if anyone's going to get a goal in 4 minutes, probably with Fulham. But a point. The Fulham played well this game, but.
Yeah, I think Scott Parker, Peter, will be absolutely delighted from what he's seen from his team this evening, particularly second half. But I've been impressed.
Jenny
I
replied
really
to
have.
your comment.
Anderson Book for taking his time over restarting.
No, that's nice. Might have to try
Very
new
obviously
ones next week.
A point is a better one for Fulham than it is for Tottenham. Not that they have been unambitious since scoring their equaliser.
can't understate it, the importance of making good substitutions. And clearly Scott Parker this evening will be delighted with what his subs have brought him.
2 or 3 in the squad who've got over recent injury and have increased his options. Camera, he's got a corner out of that in the 93rd minute.
Exactly what you want, substitute stretching the game for you. Just when you probably think Tottenham are going to press forward and search the one in the last couple of minutes, all of a sudden, ball over the top, the substitutes onto it.
And never mind caution and conservatism, they're throwing more or less.
Jose Mourinho was 10 years ago with us though. His tactics is to score a goal, park the bus. That doesn't work anymore. You have to score at least 2 or 3 goals, then you can actually defend. But 1 goal to defend is not good enough. And that could have been 2-1 just then.
Wide again by Reed.
It still could be now. Come on, tackle it.
Lookman. Get off a little bit more than he could chew. Now Son has tumbled and got a free kick.
Well, that's a dive from Son, that is. He's tripped over his own laces there, he has.
Role reversal now.
40 seconds left to do something.
Tottenham having their last fling at it. He's going long. Kane jumping. First in the loose ball is Højbjerg. Last 30 seconds of the game. They've got to find a way to get it in there. Reguilon can do just that.
Come on, get rid of that.
Areola in control. He has his arms round
We've had loads of chances this game to make it 2-1. That Son chance where it hit the post. I mean, was it Son header when Areola saved it very well? That should have been 2-1. It could be 3. It could be 2-3 now. 3-1 up right now.
Ball into the box, just come and claim it. Well,
that's it, guys.
A splendid display of fortitude. A 5th consecutive Premier League draw for Scott Parker, who has breathed
Pochettino put his first trophy ready. PSG as well.
Header from Harry Kane. Their right to clarity in the second half. Cavallero's header.
But yeah, guys, that's it. I'll probably do a review of the game upstairs. I just think that his tactics are outdated. 10 years ago, he does. And you cannot sit back when you score 1 goal. You have to score at least 2 or 3 goals. Then you can sit back. Not with. I mean, Jose Mourinho. I get that he puts part of the bus a lot, but I don't get how you concede a goal. I know it's a good header, and you can't have like 10 people in one player, otherwise you get to another player. But they deserve to get a point there because they did play well for them. But dreadful game. But yeah, I'll do a preview of this game afterwards. I'll probably do 1 video on Xbox. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the review of the game. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace out. Bye bye.